Hey, what's up, everyone? Previously on our Game News Live show, Sega Dreamcast Mini. Does anybody remember or had owned a Sega Dreamcast? Anyone?
I have one, but we don't have it connected.
No? What was your
I have
favorite game
Dreamcast.
on? What was your favorite game on Dreamcast?
I've never played it.
Oh my god!
god!
To me, it was it was Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Good game.
Because
Okay.
it was awesome. It was one of those hard to find games at a certain point, but the 3D backgrounds was what did it to me. Because you were having the mixture of like 2D sprites, fighters, but then in the 3D background was just like, wow, this is amazing.
Cool.
But yeah, apparently the
Dreamcast
news
is
is
awesome.
like rumor control, right? Because we
This
don't know if
isn't-
this is gonna
well,
happen.
Okay, so the reason this isn't in rumor control isn't because this wasn't like some fan site speculating on something.
Mhm.
This was literally somebody at Sega saying, "Yeah, we're thinking about stuff,"
Hmm.
and it's like that would be cool. So the entire purpose of this whole thing was they had they released the mini Genesis
Mhm.
like a year ago,
That
which
didn't
I bought it.
sell
It's
as well,
awesome.
though.
It didn't sell as well as like the Nintendo stuff. It sold better than the mini PlayStation, which was just a
I think it's because I've
Turd
always
of a system.
seen like fake copies of those always sold around
Yeah.
Christmas time.
Yeah, the mini Genesis was great though. It's I bought one. I played it probably once or twice just because I've already played all the games on it like a million times anyway. It was really good. Like it was good quality. The menu system they had in there was really good. They had an original song from the composer of Streets of Rage,
Mm.
Yuzo Koshiro. He did like the background menu music for it. It was awesome. Like it was like a really high quality product. But yeah, this is them basically saying they're not done. They might release more mini systems, which I think would be great. So I think this article mentions the Dreamcast, but also that the SG-1000, which was like the predecessor to the Master System back in the early 80s. Those games weren't that popular. They were popular in Japanese arcades, but I don't really think that would translate well over here.
Right.
They also did the mini Game Gears, if you guys remember those. They were like about that big. They had like
Oh,
one
God.
game a piece on them.
Yeah.
One of
Still-
these days, I'll probably pick one of those up.
Still
But yeah.
required C batteries on each one of them.
like 18 C batteries. Yeah.
Oh
no.
god.
No, I think the Dreamcast was, or the Game Gear was 6 AA's, and they burned out like super fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, a mini Dreamcast would be great. The Dreamcast was a great system. Like you mentioned Marvel Capcom, I would say probably Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur was awesome on the Dreamcast. Crazy Taxi 1
Yep.
And,
that-
and Shenmue. I've always loved the first Shenmue game. I think it was great. We didn't get Shenmue 2 in America, I believe, on the Dreamcast. It was the
No.
Xbox version.
Mm.
But yeah, the Dreamcast was.
But
It was
you
a
know
great
what was
console.
funny? What was funny in Shenmue is that they teased Shenmue 2 in the actual game.
They did.
So,
They teased it. But it was released on the Dreamcast in Japan. It's just we didn't get that version. We got the Xbox version, which actually fixed a bunch of issues with the game anyway. It's just the Dreamcast was basically dead at that point anyway, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, it's crazy. So for those of you who put it on the chats, Umbra says Sonic Adventure 2. That was a good one. Crazy Taxi
Yeah.
from Crazy Taxi.
Crazy Taxi. Cue the Offspring. Yeah.
Soul Calibur was also a really good one. It was a really good.
Soul
fighter.
Calibur was fun. Yeah.
I'm not sure if that translates to Capcom versus Street Fighter 2. I believe that's CVS 2. Is that what that translates to? And then Phantasy Star
Phantasy
Online,
Star.
I
Unless
also
it's-
heard a lot.
Yes.
Unless it's SNK.
Could be SNK because that also came out
Capcom
on
versus
Dreamcast.
SNK. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Raven still has the Dreamcast Shenmue CDs. So do I. They're great.
Wasn't it like a
Um,
3-pack CD case?
Yeah, I think it was
It
3 or
was
4 discs,
huge.
something like that. It was really big. Which, by the way, if anybody out there does want to play Shenmue 1 and 2, they have been re-released for PC, Xbox, and PS4. Just play those.
Yeah.
Other with the Dreamcast, it's it loads really slow. You got to have save VMU cards, things like that. Just play the newer version. It's the same thing. They cleaned up the visuals a little bit. It loads faster, much better.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
Hopefully.
and then you can play Shenmue 1 and 2 and then just ignore 3. So that's, go for that.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for checking out our clips. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Join us live Saturdays at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern on nerdjunkies.com.